Welcome everyone to Arizona State University, located here in Metro Phoenix, Arizona. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next hour, we're gonna travel around their beautiful campuses here, meeting real students going to school here at ASU right now. This incredible university is impressive in so many ways. It's ranked #1 in the US for innovation, #1 in the US for global impact, along with many more top 10 rankings. ASU is different. As its charter states, they do not pride themselves in whom they exclude, but by whom they include and how they succeed. And you will feel that statement throughout this entire episode. Welcome everyone to Arizona State University. This is the College Tour. Okay everyone, first we're heading over to the Memorial Union on the Tempe campus. Here we have Nikhil Dave waiting for us. Nikhil is a junior, double majoring in neuroscience and innovation in society, pretty cool, and he's gonna talk to us about what kind of university the world needs right now. Nikhil, you are on.
Hey everybody, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Arizona by two incredible immigrant parents who endured a treacherous journey from India to the United States about 25 years ago. Education was always a big part of their upbringing, and so it's become a big part of my own. Now, as a student here at Arizona State, I've had the opportunity to engage in a wide variety of learning environments. From working on cutting-edge technology to being able to be a part of a young group of phenomenal men in my fraternity, Lambda Chi Alpha. None of these opportunities would have ever been a possibility for me if it wasn't for the amazing college experience that Arizona State University provides. In the spring of 2020, I had the opportunity to take a class with the president of our university, President Michael Crow. And there were a lot of things that President Crow said, but there was one thing that stuck with me in particular. When describing the design of Arizona State, he explained that the primary purpose of a public university is to educate the public. While seemingly obvious, this sentence carried a lot of weight. What this means for us here at Arizona State is that we measure ourselves not based on the amount of people that we exclude, but rather all of the people we include and how they succeed. This focus on accessibility is something that's unique to Arizona State University, not only as a university, but for its students. In emphasizing inclusivity, our students have the opportunity to encounter diverse perspectives and different backgrounds, challenging their thinking and pushing them to grow. Beyond including students from all walks of life, ASU is also devoted to impacting society. Recently, I had the honor of serving as one of 4 team leads on 2 of ASU's COVID-19 response efforts, headed up by the Luminosity Lab, a student-driven skunkworks interdisciplinary research and development lab focused on developing technological solutions to problems in society. Our group developed the PPE Response Network, where we crowdsourced 3D printers from across Arizona to print and deliver over 14,000 units of PPE to medical clinics experiencing shortages. Beyond that, in just 4 months, we designed, developed, and scientifically validated 2 patent-pending sterilization technologies for sterilizing N95 masks and other critical PPE. Now, Luminosity is just one example of all the amazing opportunities that exist here at ASU. And all of these opportunities share one thing in common. They show that ASU is the university built for the future. Not only has ASU helped prepare me for my future and the future of the world around me, but it's also equipped me with unique experiences and close memories that I will hold for the rest of my life. So with all that being said, I'm so excited to show you what this place is all about. Welcome to ASU. Back to you, Alex.
Nikhil, great job. What you and Arizona State University are doing for the community here locally and throughout the state is incredible. You can feel that sense of inclusion here on campus, and it's awesome. Thanks, Nikhil. Okay, so now we're heading over to ASU's Polytechnic Campus to meet up with Rachel Shantz. She's a junior majoring in air traffic management, and she's gonna spend a few minutes talking about the many different campuses ASU offers its students. This is really cool. Rachel, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. We're here at the Polytechnic Campus, and the Polytechnic Campus was the perfect choice for me for a lot of reasons. The first of which being that it offers my very niche program in air traffic management. ASU is one of only a few institutions that offers an air traffic control program that is pre-approved by the Federal Aviation Administration. When I was in high school, my brother attended the Polytechnic Campus as a software engineering major, so I was already very familiar with the campus. And I was mostly drawn to the size. My graduating high school class only had about 90 students in it, so I was already really used to knowing all of my classmates, having relationships with my teachers, and I personally feel that I learn much better in that environment. So I'm really grateful that ASU has the Polytechnic Campus as an option because you really get that small college type of environment while still maintaining all of the benefits of coming to an institution as large as ASU. ASU has 4 main campuses located in the greater metropolitan Phoenix area, and they're primarily organized by area of study. Our Tempe campus, which is our largest campus, offers a range of programs from engineering, business, art and design, global futures, education, and much, much more. At the downtown Phoenix campus, you'll find our nursing program, the majority of our health programs, public service, law, global management, and one of the top journalism schools in the country. The West campus includes our criminal justice programs, our interdisciplinary arts and sciences, and some business, health, and education programs. The Polytechnic Campus is comprised of engineering degrees, including our 4 aviation programs. The Polytechnic Campus also includes some additional business, integrative arts and sciences, and education programs. ASU also offers a wide variety of learning opportunities outside of the 4 main campuses in the greater Phoenix area, including ASU at Lake Havasu, ASU Local, which is located in downtown Los Angeles, and we offer a wide variety of programs on ASU Online. ASU is also partnered with many community colleges, which means that you can transfer your credits to a 4-year ASU degree program without issue. There's no doubt in my mind that the Polytechnic Campus is truly where I belong, and I firmly believe that with all of the options and opportunities available to you at Arizona State, you can find where you belong to. Back to you, Alex.
Rachel, that was fantastic. First of all, thank you for being the future of keeping our skies safe and sound with air travel. And what a great walkthrough of all the campuses. ASU has options for anyone's taste. That was great. Cheers, Rachel. Okay, so let's head downtown and head over to ASU's Law Library at its downtown Phoenix campus. Here, we're gonna meet up with Madeline. She's a junior studying business law with a minor in criminal justice, and she has an awesome story touching on the subject of adaptability here at ASU. You're gonna wanna watch this. Madeline, it's all yours.
Hey everybody, my name is Madeline, and in order to tell you about adaptability, I need to tell you a really crazy personal story. My whole life, I've dreamed of studying abroad. And last year, I did exactly that. I lived on a ship and took classes at sea on the Semester at Sea program as an ASU student. Then came COVID-19. Within days of mainland China going into lockdown in January 2020, the ship diverted its course. This was the beginning of several different itinerary changes as the ship tried to outrun the virus. Thankfully, no one on board was sick, but there were times when we didn't know when or where we'd be on land again. In my experience studying abroad during the pandemic taught me the importance of embracing every possibility. Even though there were only a few other ASU students on my study abroad program, ASU supported us. ASU has shown immense adaptability during the pandemic. I mean, what would you expect from the most innovative university in the country? Since the COVID outbreak, ASU has been a pioneer in developing a saliva-based COVID test, which is easier to administer and less painful than traditional nasal swabs. The ASU Biodesign COVID Testing Laboratory has the capacity to test thousands of students a day and deliver results in just 24 hours. Anyone at ASU is eligible for unlimited, free saliva-based COVID tests. As an ASU student, that makes me feel super safe. COVID-19 created a lot of challenges, but it also created a lot of opportunities. I went from seeing COVID take over the planet as I sailed from Asia to Africa to now studying COVID testing laws for my thesis. At ASU, we are all about learning to thrive, And this unique time has given us all extra opportunities to learn how to be creative, embrace every possibility, and adapt so that we're always moving forward. And that's adaptability at ASU. Back to you, Alex.
Madeline, great job. What a story. It's so impressive to see how you and the university pressed through a challenging time. That was great. By the way, you have a future in TV if you want one. Great job. Cheers, Madeline. All right, everyone. Let's now head over to ASU's West Campus. It's gorgeous over here. Here we have Nathaniel Gomez waiting. He's a junior majoring in cybersecurity, and he's excited to talk about wellness here at ASU. Nathaniel, the floor is all yours.
Hello, everybody. I'm from El Paso, Texas, and I came to ASU because of the diversity. I wanted to learn and grow with people unique and different than myself, but I found myself staying because of the person I'm becoming. Throughout my time at ASU, I began noticing these buzzwords surrounding me on all 4 campuses, things such as mindfulness, consciousness, and other aspects of wellness. This began to make me curious. I remember meeting with my advisor for the first time, and they asked how I was doing genuinely before even bringing up the topic of school. This, of course, was new to me. I was later assured that this is only natural to feel these types of feelings, but let alone, this did not have to be the case. When I wasn't doing or feeling my best, I was directed to counseling services, health services, and my favorite place, the Zen Den. Between my busy schedule and my busy mind stressing about school and plans, I would visit the Zen Den routinely to meditate, relax, and recollect myself. This actually helped me do better in classes, nurtured great relationships, and taught me what wellness is all about. Now that I was feeling confident and ready mentally and internally, I wanted to feel better physically. I would visit the fitness center mostly because it was beautiful, but a friend of mine invited me to an evening yoga class, which introduced a new ease that I had not known before. I later started coming more into these instructed workouts and grew a relationship with these instructors. Between meditating, learning about nutrition, and my body, I made some beautiful and meaningful friends that helped motivate me and enhance my experience on campus. Even in classes, you're asked to be mindful. Instructors know college can be difficult, so they work with you. Faculty and staff value you and your growth and know your health is top priority. I think with this kind of support, it's allowed me to be the happiest I've ever been. With a healthy mind and spirit, it's allowed me to really appreciate the Sun Devil Fitness Center, where I can go and get a nutrition plan, personal trainer, and even instructed workouts. My parents feel a lot more comfortable knowing that this is accessible to me. I feel more comfortable knowing that they will invite me and all that I am with kindness and solutions. Alex, that's my story on wellness. Take it back.
Nathaniel, wow, that was cool. We appreciate you opening up and telling us what ASU is doing to keep wellness in the forefront of students' lives here. By the way, I need to come to that meditation Zen Den. Next, we're heading over to ASU's biodesign buildings here on campus to meet up with Lily Bay Wallace. Lily is a senior majoring in mechanical engineering with a minor in dance and has already started her master's in robotics and autonomous systems. Super, super impressive. Lily is going to take a few minutes and talk to us about the quality of academics here at ASU. Lily, take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Arizona State was an easy choice for me. ASU accepted my AP scores as general electives and directly transferred my dual enrollment credit, which meant that I've been able to graduate with my bachelor's in mechanical engineering in just 3.5 years. Through Arizona State's 4+1 program, I was able to complete my master's in robotics and autonomous systems just a year after. I chose mechanical engineering because I wanted to solve real-world problems, but I had no idea what industry I might work in or what my career might look like. In my sophomore year, I had the incredible opportunity to work with a board-certified music therapist from Chicago to develop an electromechanical drum integrating autism therapy frameworks with pressure-sensitive feedback in the form of lights,
sounds, and vibrations to teach children on the autism spectrum the relationship between physical actions and emotional responses. This incredible experience was through the Engineering Projects in Community Service Program, or EPICS for short, here at Arizona State. My team and I were awarded for our work at the Society of Women Engineers International Conference in 2019. ASU is one of the fastest growing research institutions in the country in all disciplines. I'm standing outside of the Biodesign Institute, which is home to groundbreaking human health, community safety, and global sustainability research. One of the benefits of attending a large university is not only are you learning from top-tier professors, but there is a diversity in course options and time offerings. I've been able to take classes online and in person, allowing me to work part-time throughout my college experience and learn new things, like looking at the Star Wars universe through the lens of a film critic, or learning about death and dying across the world from anthropologists in the field, using music theory to dethrone the king of rock and roll, or learning not only how to dance salsa, but to teach it. I have loved my time at Arizona State. But even more than that, I am confident in my ability not just to get a job, but to have a career in a fulfilling industry at a competitive employer, thanks to the rigorous academics and variety of research and extracurriculars provided to me here at Arizona State University. So forks up, future Sun Devils, and I'll pass it back to you, Alex.
Lily, you are such an impressive student. What you are doing in the world of engineering is fascinating, mind-blowing, in fact. Keep up the great work, and thank you for taking the time to speak about your academic journey here at ASU. That was awesome. Bye, Lily. Let's head over to the beautiful spot here on campus in front of Old Main. Here we have Cyrus, who is a senior, and get this, is triple majoring in political science, history, and French with a minor in sustainability and public service and public policy, as well as certificates in cross-sector leadership and international studies. That is unbelievable. And he's gonna talk to us about ASU's customization and how students can design their own experience. Cyrus, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Alex. We are standing outside of Old Main, and a little fun fact for you, Teddy Roosevelt gave a speech right on those steps when I think Arizona was still a territory, so that's some fun history that we get to live with every day here at ASU. I'm here to talk to you about my academic plan and how that has been generously supported through the university. I have earned a full 4-year scholarship to ASU through the Next Generation Service Corps. It's a scholarship program that the university created in order to foster the next generation of public servants. It's really been gratifying. I've fallen in love with things, fallen out of love with things, and really just gotten to experience the best that ASU has to offer. I actually started with ASU as a political science major because I love politics. I've always loved politics, and I thought that was a really great way to learn the technical side of what politics and governance looks like. And then I'm also minoring in sustainability, and that is a minor that ASU just really makes accessible to every major because the university believes that we should be talking about sustainability in all disciplines. We need to be factoring the planet into every single thing that we do as a university and also outside in the real world. And then also I added a public service, public policy minor just to kind of round out that technical education, learning about tax policy and education policy and how they go hand in hand. Something that I have taken full advantage of during my time here are A, B, and C session courses. A and B session courses are a thing where you can take a full semester's worth of work in half the time. So you get the most out of your money and your time here at ASU. And there's also C session courses, which is the more traditional class schedule. And ASU offers different ways to take these courses. So you can do entirely online. You can do in person entirely with mask and social distancing. Or you can do something called ASU Sync, where your professor is teaching in the classroom full-time, and you're watching at home on Zoom. So I hope I haven't painted you a picture that is just all school. I've done the fun internships. I've seen things inside and outside of the university. So I hope you give ASU a look if customizing your education and making it what you want is something that you value. Thank you so much for your time, and back to you, Alex.
Cyrus, thank you for sharing that. The customization available here at Arizona State University is awesome. That was fantastic. Thanks again. Cheers, Cyrus. ASU is so inclusive and strives to be accessible to students everywhere. In fact, they offer more than 200 degrees, 100% online, taught by the same award-winning faculty team that's here on campus. So let's meet up with Emily Vance. She's a senior, majoring in photography, and has an awesome story about how ASU's access to education has literally changed her life. Emily, please take it away.
Hey everyone! Although it has taken me a decade to get to the finish line, I am so excited that graduation is just around the corner. I always told myself that as an artist, I didn't need to go to college, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Arizona State University has provided me with so many amazing opportunities, and I couldn't be where I am today without them. I first began my journey with ASU Online in the summer of 2014, soon after ASU launched their program with Starbucks. My then boyfriend, now husband, and I were both working as baristas. Although we had both completed some college, due to financial restraints, we couldn't finish our degrees. But I began chipping away at my degree slowly but surely. And due to the crazy busy schedule of work and planning a wedding, I was able to take just one class at a time. I always strive to say yes to every new adventure, so when a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity came up, we jumped on it. Because of the flexibility of ASU's online program, we were able to relocate from Washington to a teeny tiny town in Kansas to live on my family's farm for a year. Had we both been enrolled in on-campus learning, we never would have been able to make such a drastic change. Fast forward a few months on the farm, and we finally got to visit Tempe, Arizona for the very first time for my husband's graduation. The moment the plane landed, we felt a sense of belonging. Arizona was where we needed to be. Luckily, my husband Mark was in the process of applying for grad school, and ASU was at the top of his list. So in the summer of 2018, we packed up again and moved right here to Arizona. Although we loved our time at Starbucks, it was time to move on and focus on our careers. We both found on-campus student jobs that made the move so much easier, and both were a lot more relevant to our career goals. Once we moved here, so many amazing things began to happen. Mark completed his master's degree and is now working on his PhD, and so many doors started to open for me. Although I was taking a full course load, I was able to head to Disneyland twice to work as a volunteer photographer with Together We Rise, an organization that helps kids in the foster care system. From there, I found the confidence to launch the Mask Portrait Project, a collection of portraits that highlight the importance of masking up. And with ASU's help, I was able to work with the mayor of Tempe and Pheonix, and we've been published over 24 times. Today, I am just months away from graduating, something I never would have imagined when I left high school. I've never been more proud to be a Sun Devil or more excited about my future. There's something so magical about living in the desert and having such an amazing support system. ASU really does have your best interest at heart, and they will do everything in their power to help you succeed. I can't thank them enough for all the amazing opportunities they've provided for both myself and my husband. All right, Alex, that's my story. Back to you.
Emily, that was great. Thank you for sharing your story. It's amazing all the ways ASU helps each and every student here succeed. Now we're gonna head over to the Barrett Residential Complex. Here we're gonna meet Emma Broyles. She's a sophomore studying biomedical sciences and voice performance, and she's gonna take a moment to walk us through resident living here on campus at Arizona State University. Emma, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. So one of the main reasons I chose ASU was actually because of the campuses and campus life. So I'm a student on the Tempe campus, which lies in the heart of Tempe, Arizona. And the nice thing about this is I get to experience life in Tempe while only being a short drive from downtown Phoenix, which I can get to on the campus shuttles. The Tempe campus is ASU's most populated campus with over 50,000 students. And I really would say that the energy on this campus is unmatched with any other college campus that I had toured. Additionally, you can go see a Broadway show at the ASU Gamage Auditorium, or you can go shopping at the Scottsdale Fashion Square. You could even take a shuttle downtown and go check out the Science Center or the Art Museum. There truly is something different to do every weekend. The Tempe campus is home to 8 different residential communities in which the first-year students live alongside other students with similar majors. Getting to live alongside students with the same major is great, not only because you're taking most of the same classes, but also because you get to build relationships with like-minded students who you may just end up working alongside someday. Additionally, these residential communities are very conveniently located, so students are only a short walk away from their classes, the dining halls, and the gym. For me, living on campus was an opportunity to make new friends and build meaningful relationships. I flew 6 hours from Alaska to Arizona by myself, knowing absolutely no one here. But within the first semester of my freshman year, I felt like I had known my group of friends here my entire life. And my roommates from my freshman year are still some of my closest friends today. And I owe that to living on campus. ASU also has a ton of on-campus job opportunities. And when you're a student like me, who's from out of state or maybe doesn't have a car here, this is certainly ideal. My first year, I actually worked at the Barrett residential front desk, where I learned all about ASU housing and got to meet some of my closest friends today. I am now a community assistant, which is commonly referred to as residential assistant or RA at other universities, but I get to live alongside the first-year students and act as a resource for them. The on-campus experience is something you only get once in a lifetime, and ASU's campus truly is the place to be. I hope you learned a little bit more about what it's like to live on campus at ASU. Back to you, Alex.
Emma, that was fantastic. Thank you for sharing all of that. ASU has so many amazing living options. It's incredible. That was great. Thanks again, Emma. We're now going to head back to ASU's downtown Pheonix campus by Thunderbird's new global headquarters. Here we have Pauline waiting for us. Pauline has an awesome story, everyone, and she's going to share that story and the unbelievable global mindset and impact ASU has on the world. Pauline, take it away.
Hi, everybody. I am so excited to share my story and my experience with you all. My name is Pauline Nalumansi. I was born and raised in Uganda. I come from a rural community and a family that never believed in educating a girl child. But guess what? I was determined to get that education and be the first girl in my family to be educated. ASU and Thunderbird School of Global Management gave me the opportunity to interact with students, staff, and faculty from different countries and backgrounds. And that gave me the opportunity to learn a new language, to taste different kinds of food, as well as learning a different culture. It's like I got to travel around the world, but doing it here in one location. Thunderbird is the champion of a global mindset. ASU gave me the opportunity to participate in causes that I care about. For example, the Global Consulting Lab that gives students the opportunity to study and work in other countries with local companies. My team and I traveled to Ecuador and worked with Haifa International. My favorite experience was interacting and meeting with the native Ecuadorian women that raise alpaca animals. It was surprising that their food and culture and way of living is very similar to my home culture. Access to unlimited resources, funds, and mentorship is another opportunity ASU gave me to engage in causes that I care about. ASU sparked my passion for social entrepreneurship. Since I started my own nonprofit, the Pauline Foundation, I have participated in over 6 pitch competitions at ASU and Thunderbird, winning over $10,000 in funding. It gives me so much joy to know that ASU is allowing people like myself and others to thrive and to achieve our dreams. For future Thunderbird students, you will be studying in a brand new building being built right now here in downtown Pheonix. My experience at ASU and Thunderbird made me realize that we live in a globalized world. We are citizens of the world, and you can make a difference wherever you are. You will develop a global mindset. Your entrepreneurship spirit will be enlightened, and expect to meet people from all walks of life. Alex, back to you.
Pauline, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing your story. What you are doing through ASU and Thunderbird is absolutely incredible. The world needs more people just like you. That was awesome. Bye, Pauline. Okay, let's head over to the center of Tempe's campus to meet Marcus. He has a great story and is going to speak about veterans, support, and community here at Arizona State University. Marcus, you're up.
Yate. That means hello in Navajo. I'm a Navajo Nation citizen, I'm a United States Air Force veteran, and I'm an Arizona State University Sun Devil, so go Devils. Currently, I'm pursuing my doctoral degree in civil, environmental, and sustainable engineering. My research is in exploring and developing capacity in construction management, education, and training for rural areas and on tribal lands. I arrived at ASU as a 30-year-old sophomore transfer student. I didn't know anyone, nor was I familiar with the area. It was exciting and scary all at once. I never thought I'd be a student at a state university, even more unbelievable as one as large as ASU. The most exciting first moments that I remember was stepping foot in the campus fitness center and seeing Sparky on the floor and everywhere, even on the weights. My second moment was finishing my very first class. It was real. I am a Sun Devil. What was missing was friends, so I started searching for others like me. So who am I? I'm a 30-year-old Air Force veteran who found my way back to school. I needed to find others like me. ASU's Pat Tillman Veterans Center hosts welcome events and academic and career development programs specifically designed for military and military-affiliated service members. This is where we meet each other. They create an environment for student veterans to transition into their academic careers. Here's where it all begins. Many student veterans become CEOs, entrepreneurs, presidents of nonprofit organizations, researchers, and professors. I've made lifelong friends who are like family, just like we did in the military, only now our mission is education. One thing I wish I'd known before I got out of the service was that ASU has full online degree programs. The same award-winning professors that teach here on campus are the same professors that teach these degrees online. You can access and start your higher education career from anywhere in the world. And talking about my experience here at ASU, I have to say has been exceptional. I work here and I study here. This institution has provided me with the opportunity to work with tribal nations and the construction industry nationwide. Because of ASU and working with student veterans, I've been invited to the White House to discuss Native American veteran issues. I've met members of Congress, members of the cabinet, state leaders, and higher education professionals to talk about Native American student issues today. I wake up every day thankful that I get paid to work with tribes, that I get to do research here with leading experts in my field of study, and I get to do it all here at ASU. And back to you, Alex.
Marcus, that was fantastic. First off, thank you for your service, and it is awesome to hear how ASU is supporting veterans and helping so many accomplish their dreams. That was great. Thanks again, Marcus. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. We're now heading to the generator labs. Here, we're gonna meet up with Zion, a senior majoring in computer science who's gonna talk about what an innovative mindset is all about here at Arizona State. Zion, you're on.
Thanks, Alex. I grew up on the west side of the Big Island of Hawaii on a coffee farm to a native Hawaiian Chinese family. So as you can imagine, computer science was a stretch for me. I decided to attend ASU in my senior year of high school because of a great counselor I had, Miss K. Kaulike. She introduced me to the idea of pursuing education in more than just my classes, and ASU was the perfect fit with its startup and research culture. So I joined ASU and started my degree in computer science. When I got here, I was hungry to join a startup or a club. I was introduced to a hacking club, the Pwn Devils. Don't worry, the good kind of hacking. I had no knowledge of cybersecurity at the time and was honestly frightened by some of the complex concepts. To learn more about my major, I started competing in these 48-hour events called CTFs, cybersecurity competitions where we hack into sanctioned machines as fast as we can. I was highly devoted to these competitions and found myself competing in them every single weekend. Soon I saw my grades taking off because I had acquired potentially years of experience in computer science in only a few months. I saw myself rising to the top of my class because of a super interesting extracurricular club I had joined. This is really where my innovative mindset started forming. As I started getting better at these competitions, I started getting invited to finals competitions with my team all over the world. These experiences really start changing the way you start thinking about problems and open up an entirely new way of approaching things. Now, as the president of Pwn Devils, I try to make sure that these experiences can be replicated for the next generation of ASU hackers. Soon I found myself asking, if I can do all these hacking things, how can I fix them so bad guys can't? I then found myself in a research lab where I could take all these things I had learned as a competitive world-class hacker and apply them to research to fix the real world. My lab inspired me to do great things, and it parallels the experiences that many other students have here at ASU in research labs. It's always intriguing to hear about the different things people are doing in their labs, like volcanic analysis with AI-driven drones, or modeling black holes, or exploring education through virtual reality simulations. All very interesting topics. I was able to access this hidden and complex field all through the experiences that ASU had made available to me, which completely opened my eyes to a whole new world of possibilities. Alex, back to you.
Zion, that was awesome. Great job. These hackathons you're getting to compete in through ASU look amazing. I want to come to one of these events one day. Thank you again for sharing your story. Cheers, Zion. Okay, you are going to love this next student's story. Let's go meet up with Brianna. She's a sophomore studying sustainability and urban planning, and she's going to talk us through what sustainability here at ASU is all about. And it's incredible what you all are doing here to save this precious planet. Brianna, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. So my ASU experience was a little bit of a happy coincidence. I'm originally from the DC area, and I was visiting Pheonix to tour with some cousins, and my mom told me I had to tour ASU because I had to see what a big West Coast school was like. I wasn't expecting anything of it. I wasn't even really planning on applying, but after touring ASU and Barrett, I loved it. The campus was gorgeous, everyone seemed so nice. And after that, ASU was always kind of in the back of my mind. And then midway through the application process, I found out about sustainability, and I gave it a Google, and ASU was the first school that popped up. Little did I know, I was already admitted to the university with the best sustainability school in the country. So I toured about 12 other universities, and I don't think a single one of them had such a sustainable focus. I don't think sustainability is in the vocabulary of a lot of other universities. Here, sustainability is such a common word, and we are already carbon neutral. We actually plan to be climate positive by 2035, which is insane for a university of this size. Even though the School of Sustainability is small, it was so enticing to me because the program is so developed. We were actually the first School of Sustainability in the country, and we have so many opportunities here. We have an advisor just helping us get internships, and we almost have more internships than we do students. It's amazing. And we are embedded in a Tier 1 research institution in one of the largest metropolitan areas of the country. Sustainability is super important and exciting to me because it's a growing field and it's literally our future. I'm excited to be a part of that change, and everything I'm doing makes me happy because I know that my major is meaningful and I will actually have a real impact on other people in a positive way. So thank you for letting me share my story and my passion. Back to you, Alex.
Brianna, that was awesome. Your passion for sustainability is palpable, and what ASU is tangibly doing to make a positive impact is incredible. Thank you for taking the time to speak on that. Bye, Brianna. So now let's head over to the Hayden Lawn here on campus. Here we have Jesus Vega waiting for us. He's going to talk with us about Arizona State's community and support. Jesus, you're on.
Yeah, what's up, Alex? What's up, everyone? My name is Jesus Vega, and I'm currently a sophomore majoring in global studies, and I'm from Rio Rico, Arizona, which is a small town right by the border of Mexico. I never imagined myself as a Sun Devil, but luckily, because of my girlfriend who comes to ASU, I got to visit a lot, and I just fell in love with the campus. It was so big, there were so many walks of life that I just knew I wanted to be here. I knew that by coming here, not only would I be able to get out of my comfort zone, but also be close enough to visit back home without a hassle. As a first-generation minority student, it can be difficult to navigate the college process, but ASU made it such a welcoming experience that I couldn't have asked for anything better. And as a really big university, it could honestly be so easy to get overwhelmed. I mean, literally within the first week of school, as a freshman, ASU throws everything at you. Everything from the running club to the gaming club, to even Quidditch. But in order to make the most out of ASU, you have to find that small community within such a big community. You have to find those people that not only elevate you, but make you feel at home and like you belong here. ASU also offers what's called the First Year Success Coach, which is a student coach that helps first-year students. And my coach, Suhei Ortega, was really there for me. As a matter of fact, I still talk to her every now and then, but coming into college, I didn't feel like I belonged. My peers seemed to know more than me, and as a first-generation student, it was quite discouraging. But going to her, she would tell me that it was okay, and that I did belong here at ASU. You know, something that I really love about ASU is that I'm not seen as less due to my background. I'm represented in many different ways, from the student leaders to the professors to the staff. You know, the charter is interesting because it's talked about so much, but it honestly makes me feel at home. The fact that ASU measures itself not by who it excludes, but by who it includes is powerful. I'm constantly inspired by all the people of color that are empowered to be successful here at ASU because it reminds me every day that I too can be successful. ASU wants you to succeed, and what more can you ask for from a university? Back to you, Alex.
Jesus, great job. Thank you for opening up about your story. I'm glad you found ASU, my friend. That was great. Cheers, Jesus. Okay, next, let's go meet up with Zhao Na. His friends call him Charlie. He is studying supply chain management along with a minor in sustainability. He's one of the many international students here at ASU, and he's gonna walk us through the power of diversity here on campus. Zhao Na, the floor is all yours.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Charlie. I came from the fastest growing city in China, Shenzhen, and I'm studying supply chain management along with a minor in sustainability. My favorite part about going to ASU is not only do you get the authentic American studying environment, but also you get to meet people from all over the world. I remember the moving day of freshman year. Unlike most people who has connected with their roommates already, I walked in my residential hall, having no idea who to expect, and there were another 3 Asian guys looking at me as I opened the door. My roommates were 3 international exchange students from Kyoto, Japan. They're the first ever Japanese I've ever met, and they introduced me to the best sushi place ever in town, and I learned so much Japanese from them. As the world becomes more and more advanced, technology will bring people closer together, whether you like it or not. Studying at ASU as an international student really gives me this awesome opportunity of exploring different cultures and communicating with everyone respectfully. After interacting with people from all over the world, I learned to embrace diversity and see things from different perspectives. Hope you guys learned much about ASU's diversity. Thank you so much. It's back to you, Alex.
Zhao Na, thank you for walking us through diversity here at Arizona State University. The many cultures embedded in this university is awesome, and I just absolutely love how inclusive all the students are here. Great job. Cheers, Charlie. Now let's head over to SkySong, the ASU Scottsdale Innovation Center, to meet up with Puja. She is majoring in technological entrepreneurship and management with a minor in statistics and a certificate in cross-sector leadership. Once again, these students are so impressive. And she's going to talk to us about what the ASU entrepreneurial mindset is all about here. Puja, take it away.
A big warm hi and vanakkam to everybody watching. A little bit about me. So born and raised in Chennai, India, I came to Pheonix all by myself the day after I turned 18, flying over 15,000 kilometers for 24 hours with nothing but 2 suitcases, 2 carry-ons, and quoting Coldplay, a head full of dreams. I was admitted to ASU as a scholar of the Next Generation Service Corps, which is a 4-year leadership and scholarship program which trains its members in cross-sector collaboration, community engagement, and human-centered problem-solving to create tangible solutions to complex societal problems. Outside of ASU, I'm an advisory council member for Ashoka U, which is the world's largest higher education social innovation convener with a global community of 500 changemaker campuses. Fun fact, ASU is one of the changemaker campuses, and I have both attended and presented at the Ashoka U Exchange Conference in the past representing ASU. All this might seem like a lot, but the hustle is what I live for, and it's integral in the making of an entrepreneur and the entrepreneurial mindset. Speaking of the entrepreneurial mindset, at ASU, we define it as letting your curiosity take flight, securing connections, and creating value. And it is by no means limited to only those who want to start a business. In fact, at ASU, we go above and beyond to incorporate the entrepreneurial mindset in everything we do as Sun Devils. It has definitely been one of the most important tools I've learned, for everything I've been able to achieve and accomplish is because of the entrepreneurial mindset. I've been a member of several startup founding teams and founded my own edtech startup called Purposera to help high school students make clear and purpose-driven career decisions, for which we won several awards and funding. My personal motto has always been passionately ambitious, continuously learning, and constantly problem-solving. And from the minute I set foot at ASU, I knew I belonged here. ASU is different from other universities in that we are measured by whom we include and not whom we exclude. And it is for this reason that I chose ASU. I've learned and grown so much here at ASU, made so many friends, met with top-notch faculty and staff, and been a part of many wonderful opportunities. And I'll forever be a proud Sun Devil. Alex, that's what entrepreneurial mindset is all about at ASU. Back to you.
Puja, that was incredible, great work. What you are accomplishing here at ASU is phenomenal. You're gonna change the world, Puja. Are you all ready for some ASU football or what? Let's head down to Sun Devil Stadium to meet Kyle Williams, a recent graduate of ASU. Kyle was a star wide receiver on the football team, and he's gonna take a few minutes to talk about athletics and how participation in athletics goes way beyond being an athlete or a fan here at ASU. Kyle, you are on.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Sun Devil Stadium. This is the place to be on Saturday nights. Good food, the crowd is roaring, good energy, everyone's going crazy, the competitors are scared. You want to be in the inferno. But first, let me tell you how I ended up at ASU. Growing up, I liked math and science. These are my favorite subjects. And I went to go to university where I was able to express myself in these ways. And I chose ASU for one reason and one reason alone. It gave me a competitive advantage to be a good player, and also resources I need to be the best engineer that I could be. The student-athlete experience at Arizona State is unlike any other experience in the world. Arizona State truly embodies that fantasized ideology about college and energy and just fun, and it starts a tradition. And our first and main tradition at ASU is Pat Tillman, and he was a late American hero who died in battle. But here at Arizona State, we embody him as a true presence of our vigor, of our might, and of our strength. Every year, we have a game where we dress in camo and looking all cool to tip our hats to the military and to servicemen and women across the globe. Another aspect of the student-athlete experience at Arizona State University is the strong alumni network. We have years and years of players and coaches who come back and pour into the current program. Along with that is the lineage of great coaches that we've had at ASU, one being Frank Kush, who was the most winning coach in ASU history and who the whole field is named after. Now let me tell you about game day. Your blood is pumping, the fireworks are going, the inferno's roaring. And let me tell you, the inferno, that's where you want to be. Reserved for only the craziest and loudest ASU fans. And there's no better feeling than scoring a touchdown and hearing the inferno go wild. And the cool thing is the Sun Devils support Sun Devils, not only in football, but across all sports in campus. And outside of the field, court, and arena, ASU Athletics provides two key factors for athlete success. The first of those is nutritional care, where athletes can see a dietitian to receive custom plans for their fueling habits for optimum performance. And the second thing is academic guidance, where student athletes can receive a mentor who helps them choose career paths, major, and also gives them opportunities for extracurricular activities. Personally, for me, that was my internship at the Mayo Clinic, where I found my love for medical devices and healthcare provision. And ASU, being the pioneer in modern education that it is, really cares about not only your athletic performance, but about creating world changers and finding your true passion. And ASU as a whole is emerging as a top dog in research and athletic performance. And this is done throughout the whole Pac-12 through a competitive yet collaborative nature, where schools compete against each other at a high level, but still uphold respect and support each other to reach their full potential. All in all, my time at ASU has really changed the trajectory of my life. I know it sounds a little cliche, but truly, the summation of events I've undergone at Arizona State University has made me the athlete and engineer I am today. So whether you're a student or an athlete, come to ASU. We can achieve both at a high level. Forks up and back to you, Alex.
Kyle, that was awesome. Thank you for walking us through that. I can't imagine what it was like playing in Sun Devil Stadium with all your loyal fans. And thank you for taking time to go into how ASU is helping you all succeed on and off the field. That was fun. Thanks again, Kyle. Okay, everyone, let's now head over to the design buildings at ASU. Jessica Holik is a senior studying architecture here, and she's excited to share with everyone what a growth mindset is all about at Arizona State University. Jessica, please take it away.
Hi, everyone. I've always had the desire to design and knew that ASU would be the one to help me find my niche. What I love about my experience so far is to be able to grow into the person I am today and the amazing relationships I've developed in this community. One of the things that everyone constantly experiences throughout their lifetime is growth. And at ASU, growth is something that they excel in teaching. From student-run organizations to professors, there are many people in the community who are here to root you on in this challenging stage of your life. For me, knowing that this major can get difficult at times, it's great to know that I have friends and faculty to lean on. I get advice from friends in the Latinx Student Architecture Organization, along with critiques from faculty like Mark Nouveau. Knowing that it's okay to fail is a key factor to succeeding here in the design school at ASU. Our classwork consists of developing projects until we are confident in our outcomes. I have been able to create conducive study habits, a great work ethic, and a network beyond my expectations. The biggest thing I love about my architecture major is the models we make. They are like no other, and I always get excited to put that last piece on. When I really get into a project, I never want to stop until it's done because I get so personally invested in it. Although it can be exhausting at times, when you're over that hill and you can see the end, it's one of the most relieving feelings ever, and anyone in the design school can tell you that. Not only does my resilience show in my schoolwork, but also my social life. I was able to translate this passion of mine into a role in a student-run organization called the 942 Crew as the design committee chair. In this role, I am in charge of getting designs developed for everything graphics, assisting in marketing strategies, and organizing committee functions. College has taught me more than just having a strong work ethic and having resilience in my schoolwork. It's also taught me to go into every situation with a positive mindset and take every opportunity as a challenge. This means anything that comes my way in the future is unknown, yet anything is possible and I'm ready for it. Alex, back to you.
Jessica, great job. Thank you for sharing your personal story and journey here. What you are doing in the world of design is fascinating. Thanks again. Cheers, Jessica. It's now time for our final student here at ASU. Let's head over to Changemaker Central and meet up with Trey Levac. Trey is triple majoring in business law, business global politics, and business public service and public policy. And he's going to talk to us about lifelong learning at ASU and the many options for a universal learner here on campus or online. Trey, please take it away.
Hey everyone, I decided to come to ASU for 3 main reasons. The first being, I was able to connect a lot of the majors I wanted to pursue with passions that I have. The second being the amazing opportunities that are provided through Barrett, the Honors College. And last but not least, the financial resources that I was able to receive coming into the university. Coming into college, I wanted to be involved in a wide variety of clubs and organizations. I immediately got involved in organizations within the W.P. Carey School of Business, such as the Dean's Advisory Council and the Business Ambassadors Program. I also got involved in service-based clubs and organizations such as Changemaker Central, where I worked on their service team to plan monthly days of service for ASU students. I also helped execute ASU's largest day of service called Devils in Disguise. As a Sun Devil, I've also been extremely supported in my journey of pursuing internships in the public, private, and nonprofit sector. One of my passions is higher education access and equity. My senior year of high school, I was extremely fortunate to be selected to join former First Lady Michelle Obama's higher education initiative called Reach Higher as one of their 13 inaugural student advisory board members. After my first year of college, I continued my work with Reach Higher as one of their summer fellows in Washington, D.C. In this role, I was able to support students of low-income, minority, and first-generation background pursue higher education and graduate from college. These internships have taught me that it's important to learn not only inside the classroom, but also outside the classroom, and have been a huge part of my journey of becoming a lifelong learner. This is only the beginning though, because I know my education doesn't end the day I graduate. As a lifelong learner, I know I will be continuing to learn and grow throughout my professional career. ASU provides so many opportunities for individuals at any age to be able to further their education through programs such as New Pathways, ASU Local, and enrollment partners such as Starbucks and Uber. There are also countless resources that ASU provides to facilitate lifelong learning, such as ASU for You, a set of digital educational resources for learners of all ages. There's also ASU Prep Digital, which is an accredited full-time online K-12 school, and Marabella, a unique retirement experience where lifelong learners can engage in an intergenerational community fueled by the love of learning. It's a new paradigm in senior living, and we're proud to be at the forefront of this exciting movement. Overall, these are all amazing opportunities and resources for any learner from any background at any stage in life. Whether you want to move up in your company or if you just want to learn a new skill, lifelong learning is for everyone. Join us as we become the next generation of lifelong learners. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
Trey, that was awesome. Great job. Your story is absolutely incredible. What you're doing here through the university is just outstanding. Thank you for sharing your story. Take care, Trey. Well, that was amazing. I want to thank all the incredible students here at ASU for sharing their personal stories so you can see what Arizona State is truly all about. I'm so impressed by each and every one of you. It is so fun to see how ASU is helping you all along your journey. What a great school located in the 5th largest city in the country where there's lots of opportunities for internships and jobs, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous campus with lots to do here. Plus, there's an international airport just a couple miles away that's easily accessible for all students. No wonder students from all over the country and the world are coming right here to ASU. Okay, that's it from me. Now it's up to you all to go learn more about Arizona State University for yourself, and hopefully we'll see you on campus soon. Cheers, everyone.